You think it, you get it. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Written and published by Buddhism Pathways. Introduction. Imagine living each day as the most authentic, powerful version of yourself. A version that embraces challenges, seizes opportunities, and radiates confidence. Picture a life where you're not held back by self-doubt, procrastination, or fear of failure, but instead propelled forward by clarity, purpose, and resilience. What if I told you that the best version of you isn't some far-off dream, but something you can start creating today, right now? In this book, we're diving deep into the transformational journey of becoming your best self. This is where the knowledge, tools, and habits you've been building come together to create a life that's not only successful, but meaningful and fulfilling. You'll discover the power of aligning your actions with your values, cultivating self-awareness, and setting clear intentions for the future. Get ready to unlock your true potential, break through barriers, and step boldly into the life you've always envisioned. This isn't just about dreaming big, it's about living big. Let's get started. Building the foundation. Chapter 1. The power of thoughts. It all begins with your thoughts. The way you think shapes everything about your life. From the opportunities you attract to the relationships you build, and even how you feel about yourself. The power of your thoughts is something most of us underestimate, yet it is the driving force behind our actions, reactions, and ultimately, the life we live. This chapter focuses on how your thinking directly influences your reality and why cultivating positive, empowering thoughts is essential. Your thoughts are more than just passing ideas. They are the foundation of your life. Think of them like seeds you plant in the soil of your mind. Just as a seed will grow into a plant, the thoughts you nourish in your mind will grow into the experiences you have. If you plant seeds of negativity, self-doubt and fear, you'll eventually see those seeds bear fruit in the form of missed opportunities, struggles, and disappointment. On the other hand, when you consciously choose to plant seeds of positivity, self-belief, and optimism, you create a foundation for success, joy, and fulfillment. Why do thoughts hold such power? The reason lies in the connection between your mind, emotions, and actions. Your thoughts are the first trigger in a chain reaction. They influence how you feel, and how you feel dictates how you act. If you constantly think, "I'm not good enough," or "I can't do this," your emotions will likely mirror these thoughts. You'll feel discouraged, anxious, and fearful. This emotional state will hold you back from taking the actions necessary to succeed. You might procrastinate, avoid challenges, or give up too soon because your thoughts are undermining your belief in yourself. But when you shift your thinking, the impact is profound. When you replace negative thoughts with thoughts like, "I am capable," or "I can learn and grow," your emotional state shifts accordingly. You'll feel more confident, hopeful, and motivated. These positive emotions will push you to take the right actions. You might tackle challenges head-on, embrace opportunities, and persist even when things get tough, because your thoughts have changed, and with them, your mindset. The chapter teaches that the power of thoughts is not just about positivity for its own sake. It's about creating a mindset that aligns with the life you want to create. Your mind doesn't know the difference between a real event and an imagined one. This is why visualization works so well. When you vividly imagine achieving your goals, your brain reacts as if it's happening in the present moment, reinforcing the belief that success is possible. But on the flip side, when you constantly dwell on negative scenarios, you're programming your mind to expect failure and struggle, which becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Once you've become aware of your thought patterns, you can start to change them. The next step is to challenge your negative thoughts and replace them with more empowering ones. This doesn't mean ignoring real challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing thoughts that focus on solutions, growth, and possibility instead of dwelling on problems, failures, or limitations. Instead of thinking, "I'll never be able to do this," you might replace that thought with, "This is a challenge, but I can learn from it and improve." Another important point the chapter makes is about cultivating a mindset of gratitude. Gratitude has a unique ability to transform your thinking. When you focus on what you have instead of what you lack, your thoughts shift from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude opens the door to more positive thoughts and feelings, creating a ripple effect throughout your life. The author encourages you to start and end each day by acknowledging the things you're grateful for. It could be big things like your family or health, or smaller things like a beautiful sunrise or a good conversation. Throughout this chapter, the message is clear. Your thoughts are not just idle occurrences. They are the blueprint for your life. They shape your emotions, which shape your actions, which shape your reality. By becoming intentional about the thoughts you entertain and allowing positive, empowering thoughts to dominate your mind, you begin to create the life you desire. The chapter ends with a reminder that this isn't a one-time fix. Just like any habit, changing your thought patterns takes time and effort. But the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Over time, your thoughts will align with the person you want to be, and the life you want to live will begin to unfold. The power to change your life is within you, and it starts with the simple yet profound act of changing your thoughts. Remember, everything begins with your mind. Cultivate your thoughts carefully, and they will build the reality you want. Chapter 2. The Subconscious Mind. The Silent Driver. In this chapter, we explore the subconscious mind, a powerful force that quietly drives much of our behavior, emotions, and decisions. Unlike the conscious mind, which we actively control, the subconscious operates behind the scenes, influencing almost every aspect of our lives without us even realizing it. The subconscious mind is like a vast storage system, holding all of our beliefs, memories, habits, and experiences, both from the present and the past. Everything we've ever seen, heard, or experienced is recorded and stored in our subconscious, even things we may not remember consciously. This includes everything from childhood experiences to small daily interactions. As a result, most of our decisions, reactions, and behaviors, whether we're aware of them or not, are shaped by the beliefs and thought patterns that reside in the subconscious. What's even more fascinating is that these beliefs don't just influence our thoughts, they shape our reality. From the time we're young, we start to form beliefs about ourselves, the world, and others based on what we experience and what we're told. These beliefs are often formed subconsciously based on patterns we see around us. For instance, if you grew up in a household where money was always tight, your subconscious may have adopted beliefs about scarcity or limitation, even if your current circumstances have changed. These subconscious beliefs then affect how we view opportunities and react to challenges in adulthood. The subconscious mind does not differentiate between what's real and what's imagined. This is why it's so powerful. For example, if you continuously focus on negative thoughts about yourself, like feeling unworthy or fearing failure, your subconscious starts to take those thoughts as truth, reinforcing these feelings without us even realizing it. That's why so many people feel stuck in negative cycles. They are unconsciously reinforcing these limiting beliefs in their minds, which prevent them from moving forward. But here's the powerful part. The subconscious mind can be reprogrammed. Just as our conscious thoughts can change, so can the programming in our subconscious. The first step to change is awareness. We need to recognize the limiting beliefs that are operating below the surface. These beliefs often appear as recurring thought patterns or fears that hold us back, such as a fear of rejection, failure, or inadequacy. Once we become aware of these beliefs, we can begin to challenge and replace them. One of the most effective ways to reprogram the subconscious mind is through the use of affirmations. Affirmations are positive, present tense statements that help replace negative, limiting beliefs with empowering ones. For example, repeating affirmations like, "I am capable," "I am deserving of success," or "I trust in my abilities," helps to overwrite old thought patterns and plant new seeds of belief. With consistent repetition, affirmations can begin to reshape the subconscious mind, making new beliefs stronger and more dominant. Visualization is another powerful tool for reprogramming the subconscious. The subconscious mind responds strongly to images and emotions. When you vividly imagine yourself succeeding in a goal or achieving something you desire, your subconscious begins to believe that it is already possible. The more detailed and real you make these visualizations, feeling the emotions, seeing the environment, and imagining the success as if it's already happening, the more your subconscious mind aligns with these images. This helps to make your desires feel more achievable and motivates you to take action toward them. Meditation is another key practice in connecting with and reprogramming the subconscious. When we meditate, we quiet the conscious mind, which is often filled with distractions, and allow ourselves to focus more deeply on our inner thoughts and beliefs. Through regular meditation, we can become more aware of the limiting beliefs that are running in the background and start to replace them with positive ones. Meditation also helps to reduce stress and create a calm, focused mindset, which allows the subconscious mind to be more receptive to positive changes. The subconscious mind thrives on repetition, which means the more consistently we expose ourselves to positive influences, the more we can reprogram it. Surrounding ourselves with positive people, reading uplifting books, and consuming motivational or empowering media all play a role in shaping the subconscious. By regularly feeding the subconscious with positive thoughts, beliefs, and messages, we strengthen the new belief systems we're creating. It's important to note that reprogramming the subconscious is not something that happens overnight. It takes time and consistent effort, but as you continue to work on shifting your mindset, you'll start to notice small changes in your thoughts, behaviors, and the outcomes you experience. The key is to stay patient, stay consistent, and trust that, over time, you're transforming your subconscious mind to support your goals and dreams. By understanding the power of the subconscious mind and taking deliberate action to reprogram it, you can begin to break free from the old thought patterns that have been holding you back. The more you replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones, the more your life will shift toward the success, happiness, and fulfillment you desire. The subconscious mind may be silent and often unseen, but with awareness and consistent reprogramming, it can become one of your most powerful allies in creating the life you truly want. Chapter 3. Beliefs Shape Destiny. In this chapter, we explore how beliefs shape our destiny. Beliefs are deeply held convictions that influence our actions, emotions, and how we view the world. What you believe about yourself, your capabilities, and the world determines the path your life takes. The power of beliefs lies in their ability to either propel you towards success or hold you back from reaching your true potential. Beliefs are powerful because they create our reality. If you believe you are capable of success, your actions, thoughts, and feelings will align with that belief. On the other hand, if you believe you're unworthy or incapable, those beliefs will lead to self-sabotage and missed opportunities. What you believe about yourself and your abilities affects everything you do: how you set goals, how you tackle challenges, and how you handle failure. The key point here is that our beliefs are not fixed. They can be changed. We don't inherit beliefs. We form them based on our experiences, the things we've been taught, and the influences around us. From a young age, we begin absorbing beliefs from parents, teachers, and society. These beliefs often stay with us into adulthood. But just because we have a belief doesn't mean it's true, nor does it have to define our future. Many people believe they're not good enough to succeed. These beliefs often stem from past failures or negative experiences. As a result, they create limitations and begin to avoid opportunities, doubt their abilities, or fear failure, all because they've accepted a limiting belief. These beliefs act like invisible barriers, keeping you stuck in patterns of thought and behavior that prevent you from stepping into your full potential. But by recognizing and challenging these limiting beliefs, we can change them. The first step is awareness. Once we recognize these beliefs, we can consciously choose to adopt new ones that support our goals. One of the most effective ways to change beliefs is through affirmations. Repeating positive statements like, "I am worthy" or "I am capable" helps replace negative beliefs with empowering ones. Over time, the more we affirm these new beliefs, the more they start to feel like the truth. Visualization is another powerful tool. When you visualize yourself achieving your goals, your subconscious mind starts to believe it's possible. The more vivid and real you make your visualizations, the more your beliefs align with your goals. Visualization works because your mind doesn't differentiate between something imagined and something real. So when you visualize success, your mind begins to prepare you to act accordingly. Beliefs don't just shape how we see ourselves, they also affect how we perceive the world. If you believe the world is filled with opportunities, you'll be more open to taking risks. If you see it as hostile, you may feel stuck and fearful. Our beliefs shape how we view and respond to situations. In other words, the world responds to you based on the energy you bring to it, and your beliefs create that energy. Changing your beliefs starts with self-awareness. Reflect on the beliefs you hold. Are any limiting your potential? Once identified, challenge these beliefs. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? Are there examples of people who've succeeded despite challenges? Often, when we step back and objectively examine our beliefs, we realize they're based on assumptions rather than facts. This recognition can be a powerful turning point in the journey toward personal growth. Changing your beliefs takes time and effort, but with persistence, it is possible. Journaling is a great way to identify and challenge limiting beliefs. Write down your beliefs and look for evidence against them. Writing positive affirmations also helps reinforce empowering beliefs. Additionally, as you begin to change your mindset, you may find that your environment shifts as well. People and situations that once seemed out of reach may start aligning with your new beliefs. Another important step is surrounding yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift you and consume content that inspires growth. The more positive influences you have, the easier it is to change your beliefs. Your environment has a profound effect on your thinking, so creating a supportive and uplifting environment is key to making lasting changes. Your beliefs are flexible. You have the power to change them at any time. The more you replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones, the more your life will shift. By consciously choosing beliefs that empower you, you can begin to create a life aligned with your potential. And as you start to see results from shifting your beliefs, you'll gain confidence in your ability to shape your destiny. Chapter 4: Overcoming Fear, the Gateway to Growth. Fear is one of the most powerful forces that can hold us back from reaching our full potential. It's a natural part of being human, but when left unchecked, fear can prevent us from taking the necessary steps towards success and happiness. In this chapter, we'll explore how fear affects us, why it's such a strong barrier, and most importantly, how we can transform fear from an obstacle into an opportunity for growth. Fear usually appears in two primary forms: the fear of failure and the fear of the unknown. Both are closely tied to our past experiences and the beliefs we hold about ourselves. If we've experienced failure in the past, the fear of failing again can be paralyzing. Similarly, the fear of the unknown arises when we face uncertainty about the future or unfamiliar situations. The unknown is often a source of anxiety because it is outside our control. The first step to overcoming fear is to recognize that it's often a product of our imagination. The fear we feel is typically based on what might happen, not on what is actually happening. For example, we might be afraid of speaking in public, but when we actually do it, we find that the reality isn't nearly as bad as we imagined. Fear magnifies the worst-case scenarios in our minds, but the reality is often much less threatening. Once we recognize that fear is just an imagined threat, it loses some of its power. One of the best ways to overcome fear is to face it directly. Avoiding what scares us only strengthens the fear. The more we avoid situations that make us anxious, the more control fear has over us. Instead, we need to take small, manageable steps toward what scares us. This doesn't mean we should immediately throw ourselves into the most terrifying situation. It means taking gradual, deliberate steps that help us confront and diminish our fear. Each small success gives us more confidence and lessens the fear. Another important mindset shift is to view fear as a signal for growth. When we feel fear, it often means that we're stepping outside of our comfort zone. Growth happens when we push ourselves beyond what feels safe and familiar. Instead of seeing fear as a negative emotion, try to see it as a sign that we are expanding our limits. Every time we feel fear, it's an opportunity to grow, learn, and become stronger. Visualization is a powerful tool in overcoming fear. When we visualize ourselves succeeding, we help to calm our nerves and reduce the fear associated with a task. If you're afraid of an upcoming job interview, visualize yourself walking into the room confidently, answering questions with ease, and leaving the interview feeling positive. By imagining the success, we create a mental blueprint that makes the actual experience feel less daunting. The more we visualize success, the more prepared and confident we'll feel when the moment arrives. Another strategy is to change the way we talk to ourselves. Our inner dialogue plays a huge role in how we handle fear. Negative self-talk, such as "I can't do this" or "this will be a disaster," amplifies fear and anxiety. Positive self-talk, such as "I am capable" or "I've handled challenges before," helps to reduce fear and builds confidence. Being mindful of how we speak to ourselves can have a big impact on how we feel and act. Self-compassion is also key when facing fear. It's easy to be hard on ourselves when we feel afraid, but practicing kindness toward ourselves helps us move through the fear more effectively. We all feel fear at times, and it's okay to experience it. What's important is how we respond. When we treat ourselves with compassion, we're able to approach our fears with more patience and understanding, which allows us to take risks and grow. Embracing failure is essential in overcoming fear. The fear of failure often prevents us from trying in the first place. We worry that failing means we're not good enough, or that we'll never recover. But failure is not the end. It's feedback. It shows us what doesn't work and teaches us valuable lessons. When we see failure as a stepping stone rather than a setback, we can approach fear with a sense of curiosity rather than dread. Each failure is simply a lesson that helps us improve and get closer to success. The most effective way to overcome fear is through action. Fear will always be a part of life, but the more we act in spite of it, the less it will control us. Each time we face our fears, we gain more confidence and reduce their hold over us. By taking consistent action, Fear becomes less of a barrier and more of a signal that we are moving toward growth and transformation. Fear is a natural part of being human, but it doesn't have to control us. By facing it directly, shifting our mindset, visualizing success, and taking action, we can transform fear into a powerful tool for growth. Every time we face fear, we move closer to becoming the best version of ourselves. Chapter 5. Focus, your greatest superpower. Focus is one of the most valuable tools we have for achieving success and reaching our goals. In this chapter, we'll explore how focus works, why it's essential to personal growth, and how we can harness it to unlock our full potential. Focus is the ability to direct our attention toward what truly matters, allowing us to be more productive, more effective, and more aligned with our purpose. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, technology, and constant notifications compete for our attention, making it harder than ever to stay focused. But the truth is, focus is more important than ever. In fact, it's one of the key differentiators between those who succeed and those who struggle to make progress. When we can focus on what matters, we can cut through the noise, make clearer decisions, and move closer to our goals. Think of focus as a laser beam. A laser is just light, but when it is focused on a single point, it becomes a powerful force capable of cutting through metal. Our minds work in a similar way. When we focus our attention on one thing, we direct all our energy toward it, increasing our chances of success. But when we try to multitask or allow ourselves to be distracted, we spread our attention too thin, which leads to poor results and wasted effort. One of the most significant benefits of focus is that it helps us manage our time and energy. Without focus, we end up wasting time on unimportant tasks. We get caught up in busy work, checking emails, responding to messages, or engaging in activities that feel productive, but don't move us closer to our goals. Focus helps us filter out the distractions and keep our attention on what's truly important. It's about prioritizing the tasks that matter and eliminating everything else. When we're focused, we are fully engaged in the moment. Whether it's a conversation, a project, or even a simple task, being present allows us to connect more deeply with what we're doing and with the people around us. When we lose focus, we make mistakes, miss opportunities, and fail to experience life as it happens. But when we maintain focus, we're able to be more productive and more connected to the world around us. In today's world, it's easy for our minds to become cluttered with distractions. Our thoughts race, and we struggle to filter out the noise. Mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing and meditation, can help us calm our minds and bring our attention back to the present moment. The more we practice mindfulness, the easier it becomes to maintain focus, even in the face of distractions. Clear goals are another essential component of focus. When we have a clear vision of what we want to achieve, it becomes much easier to stay focused on the steps required to reach those goals. Without a clear goal, it's easy to become overwhelmed or distracted by things that don't serve our purpose. Focus requires clarity. The more specific and clear our goals are, the easier it will be to stay on track and maintain focus. One of the biggest barriers to focus is the habit of multitasking. Many of us believe that multitasking helps us get more done, but in reality, it does the opposite. Research has shown that multitasking actually reduces productivity and makes it harder to focus on any one task. When we juggle multiple tasks at once, our brains have to constantly switch between them, which leads to mental fatigue and mistakes. The best approach is to single task. Focus on one task at a time, giving it our full attention until it's completed. This approach is far more effective and helps us stay productive and focused. Maintaining focus requires taking breaks. It's easy to think that we should work non-stop, But the truth is, our brains need rest in order to stay sharp. By taking short breaks throughout the day, we give our minds a chance to recharge, which allows us to maintain better focus in the long run. The key is finding a balance between working hard and giving ourselves the time to relax and rejuvenate. Eliminating distractions is another important part of maintaining focus. Identify the things that consistently pull your attention away from your work, whether it's social media, phone notifications, or other people, and take steps to reduce those distractions. This might mean turning off your phone, working in a quiet space, or setting specific times to check your email. The less you allow distractions to interfere, the easier it will be to stay focused on what matters. Focus is one of the most important skills you can develop for success. By practicing mindfulness, setting clear goals, eliminating distractions, and avoiding multitasking, you can strengthen your ability to focus and direct your energy toward the things that matter most. Focus helps you achieve your goals and live a more productive, intentional life. It is, without a doubt, your greatest superpower. Building positivity and intention. Chapter 6. Gratitude, the secret to abundance. Gratitude is one of the most transformative and powerful practices you can incorporate into your life. It has the ability to shift your mindset, improve your well-being, and create a flow of abundance. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It is an attitude, a way of seeing the world that opens doors to happiness, contentment, and fulfillment. The essence of gratitude lies in recognizing and appreciating the good that already exists in your life. Often we focus on what we don't have or what is lacking, which leads to feelings of scarcity and dissatisfaction. However, when we begin to focus on the things we already have, no matter how small, we can experience a powerful shift in our outlook. This change in perspective opens us to more positivity and abundance. Gratitude is not only a mindset, but also a practice that has been scientifically shown to improve both mental and physical health. Research has demonstrated that individuals who regularly practice gratitude report higher levels of happiness, less stress, and a stronger immune system. The act of being thankful releases feel-good hormones like dopamine and serotonin, which help reduce anxiety and depression. When we embrace gratitude, we begin to experience life from a place of positivity rather than negativity. In today's fast-paced world, we are often focused on what comes next, whether it's the future, the next project, or the next goal. As a result, we miss out on the beauty of the present moment. Practicing gratitude helps us slow down and appreciate the now. Whether it's savoring a warm cup of coffee or spending time with loved ones, gratitude invites us to be more mindful and engaged in every moment. Beyond improving our personal well-being, gratitude strengthens relationships. When we express gratitude toward others, we not only acknowledge their contributions, but also create a deeper connection. A simple thank you can go a long way in strengthening bonds with family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers. People feel valued and appreciated, and this fosters goodwill, cooperation, and trust. The more we show gratitude, the more we inspire positivity in others. One of the most effective ways to cultivate gratitude is through a gratitude journal. Every day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you are thankful for. These can be big, like a promotion at work, or small, like a delicious meal. Writing things down helps reinforce the habit and creates a tangible record of the good in your life. Over time, this practice trains your mind to focus on the positive, even when life gets tough. On difficult days, the act of writing down something you are grateful for can shift your perspective and help you find light in dark times. Another powerful way to practice gratitude is by expressing it to others. Don't just think it, say it. Tell the people around you how much you appreciate them. A simple compliment, A note or a verbal expression of thanks can brighten someone's day and deepen your relationship. This creates a ripple effect where gratitude spreads from one person to the next, generating a positive cycle of kindness and appreciation. Gratitude is also the key to abundance. When we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, we open ourselves up to more. The law of attraction states that what we focus on grows, and gratitude is the perfect tool for attracting more of what we want in life. When we appreciate what we already have, we begin to see more opportunities and possibilities around us. The more we express gratitude, the more we invite abundance into our lives. It's important to note that gratitude is not about ignoring the challenges in our lives. It doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about finding balance. While life can be difficult and things don't always go according to plan, gratitude helps us look beyond the challenges. It helps us see that even in hard times, there are still things to be grateful for. It shifts our attention from what is wrong to what is right, empowering us to face difficulties with a positive mindset. Practicing gratitude has physical health benefits as well. Studies have shown that people who practice gratitude have lower blood pressure, better sleep, and a stronger immune system. Gratitude lowers levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, and increases overall well-being. By improving our mental state, gratitude boosts our physical health, creating a powerful synergy between mind and body. Gratitude is the secret to abundance. It shifts our mindset from scarcity to abundance, enhances our happiness, improves our relationships, and strengthens our health. We invite more positivity, love, and opportunities. It's not just about saying thank you, it's about embracing gratitude as a way of living. Start today by taking a moment to appreciate the blessings you have and watch as your life transforms. Chapter 7. Visualization. That works. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you achieve your goals, overcome challenges, and manifest your dreams. In this chapter, we will explore how visualization works, why it's effective, and how you can use it to create the life you desire. At its core, visualization is the process of using your imagination to mentally picture yourself achieving your goals. It's about creating clear, vivid images of success, whether that means landing a dream job, achieving peak physical health, or improving your relationships. By visualizing your success regularly, you begin to align your thoughts and energy with your desired outcome. Research has shown that the brain does not distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. When you visualize something, the brain activates the same neural pathways as if you were physically experiencing it. This means that the brain treats your mental images as reality, helping you build confidence, motivation, and the mindset necessary to turn your visualized success into actual success. Visualization works because it taps into the power of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind shapes your beliefs, behaviors, and emotions, and it doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. When you visualize yourself achieving success, your subconscious begins to believe it's possible, influencing your actions and thoughts in a way that moves you toward your goal. This creates a self-fulfilling prophecy where your beliefs shape your behavior, ultimately leading to your success. To make visualization effective, it's crucial to be specific. The more detailed and vivid your mental images, the more powerful they will be. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, don't just visualize crossing the finish line. Picture yourself running the entire race, feeling strong and energized with each step, imagining the sights and sounds around you, and feeling the pride and joy as you finish. The more sensory detail you add, the more effective the visualization becomes. Another important factor in successful visualization is the emotional connection. When you visualize your goals, you must also connect to the emotions associated with achieving them. Imagine the pride, excitement, or relief you would feel when you reach your goal. Emotions are a key part of the process because they help solidify the visualization and make it feel real. The stronger the emotions you attach to your vision, the more motivating it becomes. Visualization also works in conjunction with the law of attraction. According to this law, like attracts like, meaning that the energy you put out into the world is the energy you receive. When you visualize positive outcomes with confidence and clarity, you send out positive energy, which attracts opportunities, people, and circumstances that support your success. This alignment of internal and external energy makes it easier to manifest your goals. It's also important to practice visualization regularly. Just like any other skill, visualization becomes more powerful with repetition. Make it a daily habit, whether it's in the morning, during meditation, or before bed. The more consistently you visualize, the more real your goals will feel, and the more confident you'll become in your ability to achieve them. Creating a vision board is another helpful tool for visualization. This can be a physical board where you place images, words, or phrases that represent your dreams and goals. A vision board serves as a constant reminder of your desired outcomes, helping keep your focus on the positive and motivating you to take action toward those goals. While visualization is a powerful tool, it works best when combined with action. It's not enough to simply visualize your goals and wait for them to manifest. Visualization helps you build confidence and clarity, but you must also take the necessary steps to achieve your goals. Action is the key to making your visualizations a reality. Visualizing success helps you stay focused and motivated, but it's your actions that bring your dreams to life. Visualization can be especially useful when facing challenges or fear. When faced with obstacles or doubts, visualize yourself overcoming them. See yourself handling challenges with calm and determination. This mental preparation boosts your resilience and helps you remain focused when things get tough. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you achieve your goals and manifest your desires. By using vivid mental images, connecting emotionally to your goals, and aligning your energy with the law of attraction, you can turn your dreams into reality. Consistent practice, combined with action, will help you move closer to your aspirations every day. Start visualizing today. Your future is waiting, and it begins with the pictures you create in your mind. Chapter 8. Resilience. Bouncing back stronger. Resilience is the ability to recover from setbacks, adapt to adversity, and keep moving forward despite life's challenges. It is a vital trait that enables individuals to thrive in the face of difficulties. In this chapter, we will explore how resilience not only helps you bounce back from challenges, but also strengthens you in the process. Life is filled with obstacles, from small daily issues to major setbacks that shake us to our core. What separates resilient people from others is their ability to persevere through these difficulties, not by avoiding them, but by developing the mental and emotional strength to handle them. Resilience isn't about preventing adversity, it's about learning to face it head-on and growing stronger from it. The first step in building resilience is changing your perspective on challenges. Instead of viewing setbacks as roadblocks or failures, start seeing them as opportunities for growth. Every difficulty presents a chance to learn valuable lessons, develop new skills, and refine your character. With this mindset shift, you approach challenges with curiosity and determination rather than fear and defeat. You begin to see setbacks as temporary and manageable, and the lessons they offer become invaluable. Maintaining a positive and empowered mindset is crucial for resilience. When faced with adversity, it's easy to fall into negative thinking. You may feel helpless, discouraged, or overwhelmed. However, resilient people understand that emotions are temporary and that their thoughts don't have to control their actions. They practice reframing challenges, viewing them as opportunities to grow, and focusing on what they can control rather than what's outside their control. Cultivating a positive mindset enables resilient individuals to bounce back quickly and stay on course. Self-care is another vital component of resilience. When we're physically and mentally strong, we're better equipped to handle stress and recover from setbacks. This means taking care of your body by getting enough sleep, eating nourishing foods, and staying active. It also means setting aside time for relaxation and engaging in activities that replenish your energy, such as spending time with loved ones, practicing mindfulness, or pursuing hobbies. By prioritizing self-care, you build a strong foundation for resilience, allowing you to handle challenges more effectively. A sense of purpose plays a significant role in resilience. Resilient people often have a strong why behind their actions. Whether it's a personal goal, a career aspiration, or a desire to help others, having a purpose helps you stay focused and motivated through tough times. When you have a clear purpose, it becomes easier to stay resilient during adversity because it serves as a reminder of why you're pushing through difficulties. This guiding purpose gives you strength and perspective when the going gets tough. Support from others is also crucial in building resilience. While personal strength is important, having a network of family, friends, or mentors can make a significant difference in how you handle challenges. Resilient people understand they don't have to face adversity alone. They lean on their support network for encouragement, advice, and comfort. Whether it's a trusted friend offering a listening ear or a mentor providing wisdom, having people who believe in you can help you maintain your motivation and strength during tough times. Reflection is another powerful tool for building resilience. After overcoming a challenge, take time to reflect on what you've learned and how you've grown. What strengths did you discover within yourself? What strategies helped you move forward? This self-reflection reinforces your belief in your ability to handle future challenges. It also shifts your view of setbacks, helping you see them not as failures, but as valuable learning experiences. Resilient individuals embrace failure as part of the journey. They don't fear failure. Instead, they understand that it's an inevitable part of success. Failure is an opportunity to learn, adjust, and keep going. Resilient people view failure not as a defeat, but as feedback, a stepping stone to greater success. Each failure teaches valuable lessons and brings them closer to their ultimate goal. Resilience is a skill that can be cultivated over time. By shifting your mindset, prioritizing self-care, staying connected to your purpose, seeking support, and embracing failure as a learning experience, you can build resilience and become stronger in the face of adversity. Life will always present challenges, but with resilience, you can face them with strength, perseverance, and grace. Remember, resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties. It's about learning how to overcome them and emerge even stronger. Chapter 9. The Growth Mindset. The growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed over time with effort, learning, and perseverance. This mindset is one of the most powerful tools you can use to unlock your potential and achieve success. In this chapter, we will explore how adopting a growth mindset can transform your life, helping you overcome challenges and achieve your goals. At its core, the growth mindset is about embracing challenges, learning from feedback, and viewing failure as an opportunity for growth. People with a growth mindset believe that they are not limited by their current abilities, but rather have the capacity to improve and learn new skills. This belief fuels persistence and resilience, two key qualities that help you push through difficult times and continue striving toward your goals. On the other hand, a fixed mindset is the belief that your abilities are static and cannot be changed. People with a fixed mindset often avoid challenges because they fear failure will reveal their perceived limitations. They may give up easily when things get tough, believing that their skills or intelligence aren't enough to succeed. This mindset leads to stagnation, as individuals with a fixed mindset may avoid taking risks and miss out on opportunities to grow. The first step in developing a growth mindset is to change how you view challenges. Instead of seeing them as threats to your abilities, start viewing them as opportunities to learn and improve. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to develop new skills, refine your strategies, and build resilience. When you adopt this mindset, you stop seeing failure as something negative and start seeing it as a valuable part of the learning process. Another important aspect of the growth mindset is the ability to accept and learn from feedback. People with a growth mindset welcome constructive criticism and use it as a tool to improve. They understand that feedback is not a judgment of their worth, but rather a chance to see where they can improve. They are open to learning from others and are constantly seeking ways to grow, both personally and professionally. One of the most powerful aspects of the growth mindset is its ability to foster persistence. People with this mindset don't give up easily. When they encounter obstacles, they approach them with determination and problem-solving skills, knowing that overcoming challenges is part of the process. Even when they face setbacks, they keep going because they believe that effort and perseverance will lead to improvement over time. Another key characteristic of the growth mindset is a love for learning. People with this mindset are lifelong learners who actively seek out new knowledge and experiences. They believe that learning is not limited to formal education or structured environments. It can happen in everyday situations as well. This hunger for knowledge and growth keeps them engaged, motivated, and always looking for ways to improve. To develop a growth mindset, it's also important to focus on the process rather than the outcome. People with a growth mindset value effort, progress, and learning rather than just the results. They celebrate small wins and improvements along the way, recognizing that every step forward is a victory. By focusing on the process, they stay motivated and continue to make progress, even when the end result is still far off. Adopting a growth mindset also requires changing the language you use, both to yourself and others. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," you might say, "I can't do this yet." This subtle shift in language reinforces the belief that abilities are not fixed, but can be developed with effort and time. When you reframe your thinking in this way, you open yourself up to new possibilities and increase your chances of success. Developing a growth mindset is an ongoing journey. It requires consistent practice and self-awareness. You'll likely encounter setbacks along the way, but remember that these setbacks are not failures. They are part of the learning process. By staying committed to growth and continually challenging yourself, you can cultivate a mindset that will propel you towards success in every area of your life. The growth mindset is a powerful tool for achieving success and overcoming challenges. By embracing challenges, learning from feedback, and focusing on the process, you can unlock your potential and achieve things you never thought possible. The growth mindset allows you to see failure as an opportunity for growth rather than a roadblock, and it fosters persistence, resilience, and a lifelong love of learning. Remember, your abilities are not fixed. They can be developed with effort, dedication, and a belief in your ability to grow. Chapter 10. Living with Intention. Living with intention means living a life that is guided by purpose, clarity, and conscious choices. It's about being aware of the direction you want to take and making decisions that align with your deepest values and goals. In this chapter, we'll explore how to live intentionally and why it's one of the most empowering ways to create the life you desire. Most people go through life reacting to circumstances, often letting their days unfold without much thought. They may follow routines or habits that no longer serve them simply because they are comfortable or familiar. But living with intention is different. It involves making deliberate choices that reflect your true desires, values, and aspirations. By setting clear intentions, you can actively shape your life instead of just letting life happen to you. One of the first steps in living intentionally is identifying your core values. What truly matters to you? What are the beliefs and principles that guide your decisions? Take some time to reflect on the values that are most important to you, whether it's family, health, creativity, or personal growth. When you have a clear understanding of your values, it becomes easier to make choices that align with them. Living intentionally means making decisions that honor these values, even when it's difficult or requires sacrifice. Once you've identified your values, the next step is to set specific intentions that reflect them. An intention is a clear, focused goal or purpose that drives your actions. Unlike vague wishes or hopes, intentions are specific and actionable. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be healthy," a more intentional statement would be, "I will exercise for 30 minutes every day and eat nutritious meals." When you set clear intentions, you give yourself a roadmap to follow and create a sense of purpose in your daily life. Living with intention also involves being mindful of how you spend your time. Time is one of the most precious resources we have, and how we use it can either move us closer to our goals or keep us stuck in old patterns. By living intentionally, you become more aware of how you spend your time and whether your activities are in alignment with your values and goals. Are you spending time doing things that matter to you, or are you distracted by activities that don't contribute to your growth and well-being? Being intentional with your time means prioritizing what truly matters and saying no to things that don't align with your purpose. Another important aspect of living with intention is taking responsibility for your life. This means understanding that you are the creator of your own reality. While external circumstances and events are often out of our control, how we respond to them is entirely within our power. When you live intentionally, you take ownership of your choices and your mindset. You don't wait for things to happen. You make them happen by acting with purpose and conviction. Living with intention also requires a deep level of self-awareness. It's about being present in the moment and tuning into your thoughts, emotions, and desires. By cultivating mindfulness, you can become more attuned to what is truly important to you and make decisions from a place of clarity rather than reaction. Self-awareness allows you to pause and assess whether your actions are aligned with your intentions and make adjustments as needed. One of the biggest benefits of living intentionally is the sense of fulfillment it brings. When you live with purpose and clarity, you experience a deep sense of satisfaction and joy. You are no longer merely going through the motions of life. You are actively creating the life you desire. Every decision you make is an expression of your authentic self, and that leads to greater happiness and contentment. It's important to remember that living with intention is a practice, not a one-time achievement. It requires ongoing effort and reflection. Life can sometimes throw us off course, and it's easy to fall back into old habits or patterns. However, by regularly revisiting your intentions and adjusting your actions accordingly, you can stay on track and continue living a life that is true to your values and goals. Living with intention is about taking control of your life and making conscious choices that align with your values, goals, and desires. It's a powerful way to create a life filled with purpose, fulfillment, and joy. By identifying your core values, setting clear intentions, prioritizing your time, and taking responsibility for your actions, you can live a life that is guided by purpose and authenticity. Remember, you are the creator of your own reality. Live with intention and watch your life transform. Letting go and mindfulness. Chapter 11. Breaking negative thought patterns. Our thoughts shape our reality, influencing our emotions, actions, and even the outcomes we experience in life. Negative thought patterns can be especially damaging, creating self-doubt, limiting beliefs, and even anxiety. In this chapter, we will explore how negative thought patterns form, how they impact our lives, and, most importantly, how to break free from them to create a healthier, more positive mindset. Negative thought patterns often start as automatic reactions to situations. Over time, these automatic negative thoughts, ANTs, become ingrained, and we begin to view ourselves, others, and the world in a negative light. For example, you might automatically think, "I'm not good enough," "I'll never succeed," or "Things always go wrong for me." These thoughts can create a vicious cycle of negativity, where the more you think negatively, the more you start to believe it, and the more likely it is that you will act in ways that reinforce those beliefs. The first step in breaking negative thought patterns is awareness. You need to become aware of your thoughts in order to change them. Many of our thoughts happen automatically and subconsciously, so we may not even realize how often we engage in negative self-talk. Start by paying attention to your inner dialogue. Notice when you have a negative thought and observe how it makes you feel. Do you feel anxious, sad, or discouraged? By bringing awareness to these thoughts, you can begin to disrupt the pattern. Once you've identified your negative thought patterns, the next step is to challenge them. Are these thoughts really true? Are they based on facts? Or are they simply assumptions or fears? Often, negative thoughts are exaggerated or distorted. For example, if you think, "I'm a failure because I made a mistake," challenge that thought by asking yourself if one mistake defines your worth. The goal is to reframe these thoughts into a more realistic, balanced perspective. For instance, you could change "I'm a failure" to "I made a mistake, but that doesn't define who I am. I can learn from this and do better next time." One effective strategy for breaking negative thought patterns is cognitive restructuring. This involves replacing negative thoughts with positive or neutral alternatives. Instead of thinking, "I'll never be successful," you can tell yourself, "I am capable of success, and I will continue working toward my goals no matter how long it takes." By consciously choosing more empowering thoughts, you rewire your brain to think in ways that support your growth and success. Mindfulness allows you to observe your thoughts without judgment. Instead of getting caught up in a negative thought or letting it control your emotions, mindfulness teaches you to let it pass without attachment. You can practice mindfulness by focusing on your breath, observing your thoughts as they come and go, and gently redirecting your focus to the present moment. With practice, mindfulness helps you become less reactive to negative thoughts and more capable of letting them go without letting them impact your mood or behavior. Positive affirmations can also help shift your mindset. Affirmations are positive, present tense statements that help reprogram your subconscious mind. By repeating affirmations like, "I am worthy of success," "I am capable of overcoming challenges," or "I choose to think positively," you reinforce a healthier belief system. Over time, these affirmations can replace negative thoughts and become ingrained in your subconscious. Another way to break negative thought patterns is by focusing on gratitude. Negative thoughts often thrive in an environment of scarcity and lack, while gratitude shifts your focus to abundance and positivity. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things, anything from the warmth of the sun to the support of a friend. By regularly practicing gratitude, you begin to rewire your brain to focus on the positive aspects of your life, making it easier to break free from negative thought patterns. Changing deeply ingrained thought patterns takes time and consistent effort. You might slip back into negative thinking from time to time, but don't be discouraged. The key is to keep practicing awareness, reframing negative thoughts, and using techniques like mindfulness, affirmations, and gratitude. The more you practice, the easier it will become to shift your mindset. Breaking negative thought patterns is essential for creating a positive, empowering mindset. By becoming aware of your thoughts, challenging them, and using tools like cognitive restructuring, mindfulness, and affirmations, you can free yourself from the cycle of negativity. With patience and practice, you will gradually rewire your brain, allowing you to think more positively and approach challenges with confidence and resilience. Chapter 12. Creating a vision for your life. A clear vision is like a compass that guides your life. It keeps you focused, motivated, and aligned with your goals, even when challenges arise. A compelling vision is not just about knowing what you want. It's about defining a life that inspires and fulfills you. In this chapter, we'll explore how to create a vision that motivates you to become your best self. Creating a vision begins with imagining the life you truly desire. This process requires honesty and courage. Set aside doubts or fears about what seems realistic and allow yourself to dream freely. What does your ideal life look like? Think about your career, relationships, health, personal growth, and the contributions you want to make to the world. Visualize it in detail. The more specific and vivid your vision, the stronger its pull will be. Let yourself dream boldly. You have the potential to achieve far more than you might initially believe. Many people hesitate to dream big because they fear failure or feel limited by their current circumstances. However, dreaming big is essential for creating a meaningful vision. When you set ambitious goals, you ignite a sense of purpose and drive. A big vision pushes you out of your comfort zone and forces you to explore new possibilities. It should excite and energize you, becoming a guiding light that keeps you moving forward even in difficult times. Once your vision is clear in your mind, write it down. Putting your vision into words gives it form and substance. Be as detailed as possible when describing it. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be successful," define what success looks like to you. Is it running a business, traveling the world, or making a difference in your community? Writing your vision transforms it from a vague idea into a concrete goal. Visualization is another powerful tool for bringing your vision to life. Dedicate a few minutes each day to imagining yourself living the life you've envisioned. Close your eyes and focus on the details, what you're doing, who you're with, and how it feels. Visualization strengthens your connection to your goals and programs your subconscious mind to recognize opportunities and solutions aligned with your vision. It's essential to realize that your vision isn't only about achieving outcomes, it's also about becoming the person capable of achieving those outcomes. Think about the qualities, habits, and values you'll need to develop to live your dream life. Do you need to cultivate discipline, courage, or patience? Building these traits is as important as taking action, as they shape the foundation for long-term success. Breaking your vision into actionable steps is a critical part of the process. A vision without a plan is just a dream. Identify specific actions you can take to move closer to your goals. Start small. Incremental progress leads to significant achievements over time. For example, if your vision includes starting a business, begin by researching your industry, networking with professionals, or creating a business plan. These small steps create momentum and build confidence. Your vision should evolve as you do. Life is full of changes, and your priorities may shift over time. Regularly revisit your vision to ensure it aligns with your current values and aspirations. This reflection keeps your vision fresh and relevant, allowing you to stay motivated and on track. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but your vision gives you the strength to persevere. When faced with adversity, remind yourself of your goals and why they matter. A strong vision helps you focus on the bigger picture, enabling you to navigate obstacles with resilience and determination. Sharing your vision with others can amplify its impact. Trusted friends, family members, or mentors can offer support, encouragement, and valuable feedback. They can hold you accountable, celebrate your progress, and inspire you to keep striving for your dreams. Trust the process. Creating a vision is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing journey of growth and self-discovery. Stay committed to your vision, take consistent action, and embrace the lessons learned along the way. Even small progress toward your vision is a step closer to turning your dreams into reality. Creating a vision for your life is about dreaming boldly, planning strategically, and taking deliberate action. A strong vision provides clarity, direction, and purpose, enabling you to overcome challenges and pursue a life of meaning and fulfillment. Chapter 13. The Role of Discipline. Discipline is the foundation of all success. It is the invisible force that transforms dreams into reality, the glue that holds your goals together, and the habit that keeps you moving forward even when motivation falters. This chapter delves into the true power of discipline and how to cultivate it to achieve your highest aspirations. At its heart, discipline is about doing what needs to be done, regardless of your mood or circumstances. While motivation can be fleeting, discipline is steady. It ensures that you show up every day, whether or not you feel inspired. For example, a writer who commits to writing 500 words daily, even on tough days, will eventually complete a book. This consistent effort is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who only dream about them. The first step in building discipline is understanding your why. Why do you want to achieve your goal? What makes it so important to you? A clear and compelling reason provides the emotional fuel to stay disciplined. Without a strong why, it's easy to give in to distractions or give up when things get difficult. For example, someone working to improve their health might focus on the deeper benefits, feeling more energetic, living longer, or being a role model for their children. Discipline thrives on small, consistent actions. Rather than trying to overhaul your life overnight, start with manageable steps. If you want to develop a reading habit, commit to reading just 1 page a day. Over time, this small habit can grow into a lifelong practice. These micro-commitments build momentum and reinforce your belief in your ability to stay consistent. Time management plays a crucial role in fostering discipline. Organizing your day around your priorities eliminates unnecessary decision-making and helps you focus. A well-structured schedule ensures that important tasks don't get pushed aside by distractions or procrastination. Dedicate specific blocks of time to your goals and stick to them. This simple act of planning can significantly boost your ability to follow through. A significant part of discipline is learning to delay gratification. Modern life offers countless instant rewards, from endless scrolling on social media to binge-watching shows. Discipline requires choosing long-term benefits over short-term pleasures. For instance, skipping a night out to work on your side hustle might not be fun in the moment, but the progress you make will bring lasting satisfaction. Setbacks are inevitable, but discipline helps you navigate them with resilience. Failure is not a sign to quit, it's a learning opportunity. A disciplined mindset allows you to analyze setbacks, adapt your approach, and continue moving forward. The ability to bounce back quickly from challenges is what separates successful people from those who give up too soon. Accountability can be a powerful ally in building discipline. Share your goals with a trusted friend, family member, or mentor who can encourage and support you. Knowing that someone else is invested in your progress creates an added layer of responsibility. For example, telling a friend you'll complete a task by a specific date makes you more likely to follow through. Contrary to popular belief, discipline doesn't mean being hard on yourself. Self-compassion is an essential part of the process. When you miss a step or make a mistake, don't beat yourself up. Acknowledge what went wrong, learn from it, and recommit to your goals. This kind and understanding approach prevents burnout and keeps you motivated for the long term. Discipline is not a rigid system. It's a flexible habit that evolves with you. Experiment with routines, methods, and strategies to find what works best for your personality and lifestyle. Some people thrive on strict schedules, while others prefer a more fluid approach. The key is consistency, not perfection. Celebrate your progress along the way. Acknowledging small wins reinforces your efforts and motivates you to keep going. Each disciplined action you take is a step closer to your goals and a testament to your growth. Discipline is the cornerstone of personal and professional success. It empowers you to overcome distractions, persevere through challenges, and stay committed to what truly matters. By focusing on your why, starting small, and remaining resilient, you can cultivate the discipline necessary to transform your dreams into achievements. Chapter 14. Mindfulness for Everyday Life. In today's fast-paced world, mindfulness is more than a buzzword. It's a necessity. It is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment, without judgment or distraction. This chapter explores how mindfulness can transform your daily life, enhance your well-being, and help you navigate challenges with clarity and calm. Mindfulness begins with awareness. Often we operate on autopilot, rushing through tasks and dwelling on past regrets or future worries. Mindfulness shifts this dynamic, encouraging you to focus on the here and now. It's about noticing your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without being consumed by them. This heightened awareness allows you to respond to life intentionally rather than reacting impulsively. A common misconception is that mindfulness requires hours of meditation or a complete lifestyle overhaul. While meditation is a valuable tool, mindfulness can be integrated into your daily routine in simple, practical ways. For example, taking a few deep breaths before starting a task or paying attention to the taste and texture of your food during a meal are acts of mindfulness. These small moments of awareness can profoundly impact your mental clarity and emotional balance. One of the primary benefits of mindfulness is stress reduction. By focusing on the present, you can let go of the mental clutter that often fuels anxiety. When you're mindful, you create space between yourself and your stressors, allowing you to approach problems with a calmer, more focused mindset. Studies have shown that regular mindfulness practices can lower cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress, and improve overall emotional health. Mindfulness also enhances your ability to connect with others. When you're fully present in conversations, you listen more deeply and empathize more genuinely. This presence fosters stronger relationships and reduces misunderstandings. Instead of planning your response while someone else is speaking, mindfulness encourages you to truly hear their words, tone, and emotions, creating a sense of connection and mutual respect. Another transformative aspect of mindfulness is its ability to improve focus and productivity. In an age of constant distractions, staying attentive can feel like an uphill battle. Mindfulness trains your brain to concentrate on one thing at a time, enhancing your ability to complete tasks efficiently and effectively. For instance, practicing mindfulness at work might involve setting aside a few moments to center yourself before tackling a challenging project. Mindfulness can also deepen your appreciation for life's simple pleasures. Often, we overlook small joys, a sunrise, a smile, or the aroma of freshly brewed coffee, because we're too caught up in our thoughts. Mindfulness encourages you to slow down and savor these moments, cultivating gratitude and a greater sense of contentment. The practice of mindfulness extends to managing difficult emotions. When faced with anger, sadness, or frustration, mindfulness helps you observe these feelings without judgment. Instead of suppressing or reacting to them, you can acknowledge their presence and explore their root causes. This awareness empowers you to handle emotions in a healthier, more constructive way. Incorporating mindfulness into your life doesn't require drastic changes. Start with a few minutes each day. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your nostrils. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. This simple exercise trains your attention and builds your mindfulness muscle over time. Another accessible way to practice mindfulness is through mindful walking. As you walk, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your steps, and the sounds around you. This practice turns an ordinary activity into an opportunity for presence and peace. Mindfulness is a skill, and like any skill, it improves with practice. Be patient with yourself as you begin your mindfulness journey. There will be days when your mind feels scattered or when mindfulness seems elusive, but persistence is key. Mindfulness is not just a tool, it's a way of living. By being present and aware, you can experience life more fully, manage stress more effectively, and connect with others more deeply. It's a practice that brings clarity, peace, and joy into even the busiest of days. Start small, stay consistent, and let mindfulness guide you toward a more intentional and fulfilling life. Chapter 15. The Art of Letting Go. Letting go is one of the most liberating yet challenging skills you can develop. It's not about erasing your past or forgetting painful experiences, but about releasing attachment to things, whether emotions, memories, or expectations, that no longer serve your well-being. By learning to let go, you create the space for peace, growth, and deeper self-awareness. It allows you to embrace the present moment fully and make room for new opportunities and experiences. At its core, letting go begins with acceptance. Life is filled with unexpected twists, turns, and moments of uncertainty. While you cannot control the past, the people around you, or the future, you have the power to choose how you respond to each situation. Holding on to regret, anger, or resentment only anchors you to a reality that you cannot change. Letting go does not mean you erase the pain or dismiss your past. Rather, it's about finding peace within yourself and releasing the emotional weight that prevents you from moving forward. Fear of the unknown, fear of change, or even fear of losing a piece of your identity can make it difficult to release old attachments. For instance, you may stay in an unhealthy relationship because the thought of being alone is scarier than the discomfort of staying. Fear often disguises itself as a comfort zone, preventing you from stepping into your potential. However, letting go requires courage, the courage to face the unknown, to trust that you are capable of navigating change, and to embrace the uncertainty of life with open arms. Forgiveness is a critical part of letting go, not only for others, but for yourself. Forgiving doesn't mean excusing harmful actions or erasing the consequences of them. Instead, it's about freeing yourself from the grip of anger or hurt. When you hold on to grudges, you carry that negativity with you, weighing down your heart and mind. Forgiveness is a process of healing, of choosing to release the hold that resentment has over you. By forgiving, you free up emotional energy that can be better invested in your growth and well-being. These beliefs, such as "I'm not good enough" or "I'll never be successful," are self-imposed barriers that prevent you from reaching your full potential. These thoughts are not facts. They are merely stories we tell ourselves based on past experiences or fears. By becoming aware of these negative beliefs, you can challenge them and begin to replace them with empowering thoughts. Letting go of self-doubt and fear opens the door to new opportunities, allowing you to take risks and move forward with confidence. Understanding the difference between control and influence is also key to letting go. You can control your actions, decisions, and reactions, but you cannot control the behaviors or choices of others, nor can you dictate the outcomes of every situation. For example, you can give your best effort in a project or relationship, but the results may still be beyond your control. By letting go of the need to control every aspect of your life, you free yourself from frustration and anxiety. Instead, you can focus your energy on things that truly matter and align with your values. Mindfulness is an incredibly powerful practice when it comes to letting go. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This awareness allows you to detach from harmful thoughts and gives you the clarity needed to release negative patterns. For example, when a painful memory resurfaces, mindfulness enables you to acknowledge it, but not to let it dominate your thoughts. Over time, this practice helps you build emotional resilience and a sense of peace, even in challenging times. Physical decluttering can often reflect the process of emotional letting go. When you remove items from your space that no longer serve you, clothes you don't wear, old mementos or clutter, you make room for the new. This physical act of letting go mirrors the mental and emotional release you're working toward. It's a tangible way to send a message to yourself that you are ready to move forward and embrace what's next. It is normal to feel tempted to return to old habits or dwell on past hurts. What matters is how you respond to these moments. Instead of falling back into old patterns, practice self-compassion and remind yourself that letting go is a continuous journey. It's okay to take small steps and to allow yourself grace during moments of challenge. Letting go is about freedom, the freedom to live authentically and to embrace life with all its uncertainties and beauty. It's about releasing the past, freeing yourself from limiting beliefs, and allowing yourself to grow into the person you're meant to be. By practicing acceptance, forgiveness, mindfulness, and focusing on what you can control, you step into a life that's full of potential. Letting go opens up space for new opportunities, growth, and peace of mind. Mastering energy and overcoming challenges. Chapter 16. Energy flows. Where attention goes. Our energy is our most valuable resource. Every day we have a finite amount of energy to direct toward different aspects of our lives, our work, relationships, health, and personal growth. What many don't realize is that where we choose to direct our attention plays a powerful role in shaping our experience of life. The energy you give to thoughts, actions, and people shapes your reality. The simple truth is, energy flows where attention goes. When you focus on something, you amplify its presence in your life. Whether it's positive or negative, the things that occupy your attention draw in your energy and reinforce their importance. For instance, when you focus on challenges and problems, you tend to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and drained. Your energy becomes consumed by those negative thoughts and situations, leaving you with less to channel into opportunities for growth and joy. When you focus on positivity, solutions, and gratitude, your energy shifts toward these things. This shift doesn't mean that life becomes perfect or that problems disappear, but it allows you to approach challenges with a clearer mindset, increasing your ability to find solutions. It's like the law of attraction. By focusing on what you want rather than what you don't want, you begin to draw more of the positive energy you seek into your life. This concept applies to nearly every area of life. If you're constantly focusing on what you lack or what you fear, you are inadvertently fueling those very things. If you are constantly thinking about financial stress or worries, you may not even realize how much energy you are putting into the fear of scarcity. This keeps you locked in a mindset of lack, making it difficult to see opportunities for financial abundance or growth. When you shift your attention toward what you have and the possibilities ahead, your energy transforms. You start noticing opportunities for success, and you begin to see pathways to improvement. It's not about ignoring the challenges, but about choosing where to place your focus. This subtle change can dramatically alter your energy, perception, and ultimately, your reality. The practice of mindfulness plays a big role in learning to direct your energy intentionally. By becoming aware of where your attention is going at any given moment, you can make conscious choices to shift your focus. For example, if you catch yourself ruminating on a past mistake, you can redirect your attention to the present moment, focusing on what you can control or what you're grateful for right now. This allows you to stop wasting energy on things you cannot change and instead direct it toward actions that lead to growth and well-being. This concept of energy flow is especially important in our relationships. The energy you put into your relationships directly impacts their quality. When you focus on what's wrong or what others are lacking, you unintentionally create negativity. However, when you shift your attention to what you appreciate about the people in your life, you nurture stronger, healthier connections. Your energy becomes a force that strengthens bonds and creates a positive atmosphere. This principle also applies to your personal development. If you focus on your weaknesses or things that are going wrong in your life, you will likely feel stuck and drained. However, when you place your attention on your strengths and areas where you've grown, you will begin to build momentum. Your energy flows into your growth, and you start noticing the progress you're making. A great tool to help you manage your energy is setting clear intentions. By deciding in advance where you want to focus your energy, you can ensure that your attention is aligned with your values and goals. Whether it's prioritizing self-care, investing time in a meaningful project, or strengthening relationships, setting intentions gives you a clear direction for where your energy will go. This clarity helps you avoid distractions and ensures that you are consciously directing your energy toward what truly matters. Energy is also contagious. The energy you give out influences the energy you receive. If you approach the world with a positive, open mindset, you'll often attract similar energy from those around you. Conversely, if you project negativity, you may find yourself surrounded by more of it. Being mindful of the energy you radiate is just as important as being intentional about where you focus your attention. Energy is a precious commodity, and how you direct it shapes your life. When you focus on the things you want, be it growth, positivity, or love, you direct your energy toward creating the conditions for those things to flourish. By being mindful of where your attention goes and making intentional choices about where you invest your energy, you can create a life filled with abundance, peace, and fulfillment. Chapter 17. Eliminating Mental Clutter. In today's fast-paced world, our minds are constantly bombarded with information, distractions, and demands. We often find ourselves juggling multiple thoughts at once, trying to solve problems, remember tasks, and process emotions. As a result, our minds become cluttered, chaotic, overwhelmed, and unfocused. This mental clutter can lead to stress, anxiety, and an inability to make clear decisions. Learning how to eliminate mental clutter is a crucial skill for reclaiming peace of mind and enhancing our ability to focus on what truly matters. The first step in eliminating mental clutter is awareness. Before you can clear your mind, you must first recognize that it is cluttered. Take a moment to pause and assess the state of your thoughts. Are they racing from one worry to the next? Are you replaying the same scenarios in your mind over and over again? Are there lingering negative thoughts that weigh you down? Awareness is the foundation of clearing mental clutter because it allows you to see the patterns that are contributing to your stress. Once you become aware of the clutter, it's time to declutter. This is similar to organizing a messy room. When there's too much in the space, it's hard to move freely or find what you need. Start by identifying the most urgent or persistent thoughts that keep surfacing. Write them down if necessary, and then ask yourself, is this thought useful? Does it serve me? If it doesn't add value to your life or help you move forward, it's time to let it go. Decluttering your thoughts means releasing anything that doesn't contribute to your well-being or goals. One effective way to declutter your mind is through mindfulness and meditation. These practices allow you to step outside the constant flow of thoughts and observe them without judgment. Meditation helps quiet the mind and brings your attention to the present moment, creating a mental space where clarity and calm can emerge. You may not be able to stop thoughts from arising, but mindfulness helps you detach from them. Instead of becoming tangled in your thoughts, you can recognize them, acknowledge them, and then let them pass without getting caught up in them. We often feel overwhelmed because we try to do everything at once. We may worry about upcoming tasks, personal goals, and external pressures all at the same time. To clear mental clutter, it's important to prioritize what truly matters. Ask yourself what tasks or thoughts are most urgent and important, and focus your attention there. Break down larger projects into smaller, manageable steps so they don't seem as daunting. By focusing on one thing at a time, you free up mental energy to tackle each task more effectively. Journaling can also be a helpful practice for clearing your mind. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and ideas can serve as a mental release. When everything is swirling in your head, journaling acts as a container for your thoughts, allowing you to process them and gain clarity. It can help you identify patterns in your thinking and let go of repetitive, unproductive thoughts. Journaling is a way of taking the chaotic thoughts in your mind and giving them a place to exist, which helps you create space for more positive and focused thinking. Letting go of negative self-talk is another essential step in eliminating mental clutter. Often, we are our harshest critics, replaying scenarios in our heads where we feel inadequate or unsuccessful. This kind of thinking adds to the mental clutter and prevents us from seeing our true potential. Practice self-compassion and challenge negative thoughts when they arise. Instead of criticizing yourself for mistakes or perceived flaws, focus on what you've learned and how you can grow from the experience. In our busy lives, we are often pulled in many directions by the demands of others. Without clear boundaries, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and mentally exhausted. Set limits on your time and energy, and learn to say no to things that drain you. Protecting your mental space is essential for maintaining clarity and focus. Physical decluttering can also support the process of eliminating mental clutter. Our physical environment often reflects the state of our minds. A cluttered, disorganized space can create a sense of chaos, making it harder to concentrate. By decluttering your surroundings, you create a calm and organized environment that supports mental clarity and reduces stress. Eliminating mental clutter is about creating space for clarity, focus, and peace of mind. It involves becoming aware of the thoughts and distractions that weigh you down and taking deliberate steps to release them. Practices such as mindfulness, meditation, prioritization, journaling, and setting boundaries can help you clear the clutter and bring more calm and intention into your life. By decluttering your mind, you make room for creativity, productivity, and a more fulfilling experience of life. Chapter 18: Shifting from Scarcity to Abundance. Our mindset about resources, whether it's money, time, opportunities, or love, shapes how we experience the world. A scarcity mindset is rooted in the belief that there's not enough to go around. People with this mindset constantly worry about what they lack and fear that others' success means less for them. This can lead to stress, jealousy, and a constant feeling of insufficiency. On the other hand, an abundance mindset is based on the belief that there is more than enough for everyone. People with this mindset see the world as full of possibilities and opportunities. They believe that success is not a finite resource and that everyone can thrive. Shifting from scarcity to abundance can transform the way you approach life and open the door to greater happiness and success. The first step in making this shift is awareness. Start by recognizing where you might be operating from a scarcity mindset. Are you constantly worried about money or comparing yourself to others? Do you find yourself thinking, "There's never enough," or "I can't afford that"? These thoughts are rooted in scarcity thinking. Once you become aware of these patterns, you can begin to challenge them and replace them with more positive, abundance-oriented thoughts. The next step is reframing your thoughts. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you already possess. Make it a habit to practice gratitude daily. When you shift your attention to the abundance in your life, whether it's your relationships, health, or personal growth, you'll begin to see more of it. Gratitude helps you cultivate a mindset that attracts even more abundance. For example, instead of worrying about your financial situation, focus on the many other areas of your life that are rich with blessings. Another powerful tool for shifting your mindset is using affirmations. Positive affirmations help rewire your brain to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Repeating statements such as, "I am worthy of abundance," or "There is more than enough for me," will gradually replace limiting beliefs. These affirmations may seem simple, but they have the power to reprogram your subconscious mind over time, shifting your focus from lack to possibility. It's also essential to let go of limiting beliefs. Many of us hold on to deeply ingrained beliefs about money, success, and our worth. These beliefs often stem from societal conditioning or past experiences. For instance, you might believe that money doesn't grow on trees, or that success is reserved for a select few. These thoughts keep you stuck in a scarcity mindset. By challenging and reframing these beliefs, you create space for a new perspective, one that recognizes the abundance around you. Another important practice is generosity. People with an abundance mindset understand that the more you give, the more you receive. Generosity doesn't always mean giving money. It can also involve offering your time, skills, or support. When you give freely, you send a signal to the universe that you believe in the flow of abundance. Giving creates a cycle where your generosity is returned to you in unexpected ways, It's a reminder that there is always enough, and the more you share, the more you open yourself up to receive. A crucial element of an abundance mindset is focusing on growth. People with an abundance mindset are not afraid of failure or setbacks because they see these experiences as opportunities for growth. They embrace challenges as a natural part of the journey to success. By focusing on personal development and seeing every challenge as a chance to learn and improve, you begin to see opportunities everywhere. This shift allows you to move away from a fear of scarcity and toward a mindset that welcomes growth and success. Surround yourself with people who also embrace an abundance mindset. The people around you influence your thinking, so seek out those who are positive, optimistic, and supportive. When you spend time with individuals who believe in abundance, you'll be more likely to adopt the same mindset. This supportive environment helps reinforce your shift and encourages you to see the world through an abundant lens. Shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset involves becoming aware of your limiting beliefs, reframing your thoughts, practicing gratitude, using affirmations, letting go of old beliefs, practicing generosity, and focusing on growth. By embracing an abundance mindset, you open yourself to a world of possibilities, success, and happiness. The more you believe in abundance, the more you will see it in your life, attracting new opportunities and experiences that align with your new mindset. Chapter 19: Strength Through Challenges. Life is full of challenges, some small and manageable, others large and overwhelming. While it's natural to want to avoid difficult situations, challenges often help us grow and become stronger. In this chapter, we'll explore how embracing challenges, rather than running from them, can unlock your inner strength and lead to greater resilience, personal growth, and success. When we encounter challenges, it's easy to feel defeated or frustrated. The natural response is often to wish the problem away or seek a quick solution. However, challenges are not obstacles, but opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow. Growth doesn't happen in comfortable situations. It occurs when we step outside of our comfort zones and push through adversity. Each challenge presents a unique learning opportunity that strengthens us over time. One of the key aspects of developing strength through challenges is embracing a growth mindset. People with a growth mindset view challenges not as failures, but as opportunities to improve. They understand that difficulties are a natural part of life and an essential step toward personal development. By adopting a growth mindset, you start seeing challenges as tools for growth. For example, instead of getting discouraged by a tough work situation, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can I grow through this experience? Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. It's the inner strength that enables us to face adversity, endure hardship, and emerge stronger. Resilience doesn't mean avoiding pain or frustration, but rather finding the strength to keep moving forward despite those feelings. Building resilience involves developing mental toughness, learning how to manage stress, and staying calm under pressure. By cultivating resilience, you increase your ability to face future challenges with confidence. Perspective is also vital in how we handle challenges. When confronted with difficulty, we have the power to choose how we view the situation. Instead of focusing on what's going wrong or feeling helpless, shift your focus to what you can control and what's going right. This change in perspective helps you feel more empowered and less overwhelmed. For example, if you face a financial setback, rather than dwelling on the stress, focus on practical solutions, creating a budget, looking for extra income sources, or seeking financial advice. Shifting your perspective in this way can completely change how you respond to challenges. Strength through challenges also requires perseverance. Perseverance is the ability to keep going even when progress seems slow or when the road ahead feels tough. It's about staying committed to your goals, no matter the obstacles. Perseverance is built through consistent effort, taking small but steady steps toward your objectives. Even if you don't see immediate results, remember that each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Keep pushing forward with determination, staying focused on the bigger picture and the eventual reward of your hard work. While self-reliance is important, having a support network is crucial. Surrounding yourself with supportive friends, family, mentors, or colleagues can provide both emotional relief and practical help. No one is expected to face challenges alone, and seeking support doesn't make you weak. It helps you gain new perspectives, discover solutions you might have missed, and stay motivated during difficult times. Sometimes, just talking through your struggles with others can make all the difference. Challenges often help us discover our true potential. When we're faced with adversity, we can surprise ourselves by tapping into reserves of strength we didn't even know we had. It's in these difficult moments that we realize how capable we are. Overcoming challenges builds confidence, teaching us that we are stronger than we often think. These experiences show us that we have the power to endure, adapt, and succeed despite any obstacles. Practicing self-compassion is essential when facing challenges. Be kind to yourself during tough times. Recognize that challenges are a normal part of life and that you're doing the best you can in any given situation. Instead of being self-critical, treat yourself with patience, understanding, and empathy. By showing yourself compassion, you allow yourself the space to recover, regroup, and continue moving forward. Challenges are not things to be feared. They are opportunities for growth, strength, and transformation. By embracing challenges with a growth mindset, developing resilience, shifting your perspective, cultivating perseverance, seeking support, discovering your potential, and practicing self-compassion, you will unlock the strength needed to overcome any obstacle. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to become a stronger, more capable version of yourself, ready to take on whatever comes next. Chapter 20. The Science of Neuroplasticity. The brain is not a static organ. It is a dynamic, adaptable structure that changes throughout our lives. This ability, known as neuroplasticity, allows the brain to form new connections and reorganize itself in response to new experiences. Understanding neuroplasticity can help you rewire your brain to improve cognitive functions, emotional responses, and overcome challenges, making it an essential concept for personal growth. It was believed that the brain became fixed after a certain age. It was thought that once we reached adulthood, our neural pathways were locked in place. However, scientists have now proven that the brain is far more flexible. Neuroplasticity allows the brain to create new pathways, adapt to new experiences, and recover from injuries, making it a powerful tool for personal development and healing. The brain's ability to reorganize itself means that no matter your age or past experiences, your brain can always evolve and improve. One way neuroplasticity works is by creating new neural pathways. Each time you learn something new or practice a skill, your brain forms new connections between neurons. For example, when you practice a new language, pick up a new hobby, or even engage in new thought patterns, the brain rewires itself to accommodate this new knowledge. This ongoing change helps us continue to grow and develop, both intellectually and emotionally. The more you engage in activities that challenge your brain, the more you promote neuroplasticity, helping you expand your cognitive abilities. Neuroplasticity is also key in overcoming limiting beliefs. We often carry negative thought patterns from past experiences that shape how we view ourselves and the world. These beliefs can be hard to break, but neuroplasticity allows us to reprogram our minds. By consistently challenging and replacing these negative thoughts with positive affirmations, we can rewire our brain to see obstacles as opportunities and develop a more empowering mindset. Promote neuroplasticity is through mindfulness. Practices like meditation help the brain focus, calm itself, and regulate emotions. Studies show that mindfulness can enhance areas of the brain related to self-awareness, emotional regulation, and decision-making. With regular mindfulness practice, you can improve your mental clarity, reduce stress, and enhance your ability to respond calmly in difficult situations. Exercise is also crucial for stimulating neuroplasticity. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain and encourages the production of growth factors that promote the development of new neural connections. Regular exercise has been shown to improve memory, learning, and cognitive function, while also reducing the impact of stress, which can hinder the brain's adaptability. Neuroplasticity also requires repetition and consistency. Just like muscles grow stronger with exercise, your brain needs regular practice to establish and reinforce new neural pathways. The more you repeat an activity or behavior, the easier it becomes to perform. This is why persistence is important when trying to form new habits, learn new skills, or change negative thought patterns. Small, consistent efforts add up over time and gradually build new, permanent pathways in the brain. The brain has an incredible ability to compensate for injuries by reorganizing itself. For example, if part of the brain is damaged due to trauma or stroke, the brain can often adapt by reassigning functions to other areas. This is particularly evident in patients who suffer from brain injuries and, through rehabilitation, regain lost abilities. Neuroplasticity enables individuals to recover faster and more fully, showing just how adaptable and resilient the brain is in response to injury. While the process of rewiring your brain can take time, it is important to stay patient and consistent. Personal growth, overcoming negative habits, and learning new skills don't happen overnight. By engaging in practices that promote neuroplasticity, you can gradually strengthen your brain and increase your resilience in the face of challenges. The more you practice neuroplasticity-promoting behaviors, the more powerful your brain becomes. Patience and commitment are key to unlocking the full potential of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is a powerful concept that allows us to continually adapt and grow. By embracing activities like learning new skills, practicing mindfulness, maintaining physical activity, and being consistent with effort, you can take control of your brain's development. Neuroplasticity provides the key to reshaping your brain and achieving your goals, offering endless possibilities for growth, healing, and personal transformation. Whether you're aiming for personal growth, overcoming limiting beliefs, or recovering from an injury, neuroplasticity empowers you to unlock your brain's full potential and create the life you want. Becoming your best self. Chapter 21. Overcoming self-doubt. Self-doubt is a powerful barrier that holds many of us back from reaching our true potential. It's that inner voice that tells us we're not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable of achieving our dreams. But self-doubt is not a permanent condition. It's something we can overcome with the right mindset, tools, and techniques. In this chapter, we'll explore how to silence self-doubt and build the confidence you need to succeed. The first step to overcoming self-doubt is recognizing that it's a normal part of the human experience. Everyone, from successful entrepreneurs to world leaders, experiences doubt at some point. The key is not to let it control you or define your abilities. Understand that self-doubt is often rooted in fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of the unknown. These fears are natural but can be managed by taking small, deliberate steps to challenge them. One effective method for overcoming self-doubt is self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on yourself when things don't go as planned, but beating yourself up only reinforces feelings of inadequacy. Instead, practice kindness and patience with yourself. Treat yourself as you would treat a friend who's struggling, offering encouragement and understanding rather than criticism. Self-compassion helps you move through doubt without getting stuck in negative self-talk, allowing you to bounce back more easily from setbacks. Another key strategy is to reframe your thoughts. Instead of focusing on the negative, start shifting your perspective. If you think, "I'm not good enough for this," replace it with, "I am capable of learning and growing." Reframing allows you to see challenges as opportunities rather than threats, which helps reduce feelings of inadequacy. The more you practice reframing your thoughts, the more you'll begin to believe in your abilities. Action is another crucial step in overcoming self-doubt. Taking small, consistent actions toward your goals, even when you don't feel ready, can help build confidence and silence doubt. Each time you take action, you reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed. Even if you make mistakes along the way, remember that each failure is a lesson that brings you closer to success. The more you act despite your doubts, the more you'll build resilience and inner strength. Surrounding yourself with supportive people is also essential in combating self-doubt. We are heavily influenced by those around us, and being in the presence of positive, encouraging individuals can help reinforce your self-worth. Find people who lift you up, provide constructive feedback, and remind you of your strengths. Their belief in you can counterbalance your own doubts, helping you feel more confident in your abilities. In addition to external support, celebrating small wins is important. When we focus only on the big picture, self-doubt can intensify because the goal seems too far away. Instead, break your larger goals into smaller, achievable steps and celebrate each milestone along the way. Recognizing your progress, no matter how small, helps build momentum and confidence. This positive reinforcement helps silence the negative voice of self-doubt and reminds you of how capable you really are. Another helpful practice is visualization. Before you take on a task, close your eyes and imagine yourself succeeding. Visualizing success helps shift your focus from fear of failure to excitement about the potential for achievement. It primes your mind for success, reducing the power of self-doubt. If you regularly visualize yourself succeeding, you start to believe that success is within your reach. Embracing failure is essential. We often see failure as a reflection of our worth, but in reality, it's simply a part of the process of growth. Each failure offers valuable feedback and teaches you something new. When you change your relationship with failure, viewing it as a stepping stone rather than a setback, you reduce the power of self-doubt and open yourself up to growth and progress. Overcoming self-doubt is a continuous journey, not a destination. It requires ongoing effort, practice, and a willingness to push through discomfort. The more you face your doubts head-on and take action despite them, the less control they'll have over you. Remember, self-doubt is not a reflection of your capabilities. It's just a voice in your head that can be quieted with the right mindset and strategies. Self-doubt is a natural part of life, but it doesn't have to define you. By practicing self-compassion, reframing your thoughts, taking consistent action, surrounding yourself with positivity, celebrating small wins, and embracing failure, you can overcome self-doubt and unlock your full potential. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build over time. By consistently challenging your doubts, you will grow into the person you were always meant to be. Chapter 22. Setting Intentions for Success. Setting clear intentions is one of the most powerful actions you can take to create the life you want. Intentions provide focus, direction, and purpose, acting as a roadmap to guide your decisions and actions. Unlike vague goals, which can be overwhelming and abstract, intentions are specific, aligned with your values, and rooted in your deepest desires. When you set your intentions with clarity and commitment, you unlock the power to manifest your desired outcomes. The first step in setting intentions is to get clear on what you truly want. It's easy to get caught up in the expectations of others or the pressures of societal norms, but the most important thing is to connect with your inner desires. Take time to reflect on what brings you joy, fulfillment, and purpose. What does success look like for you personally? This might be in terms of career, relationships, health, or personal growth. Your intentions should be aligned with your authentic self, not just external achievements. Once you're clear on what you want, the next step is to articulate your intentions. Simply saying, "I want to be successful," isn't enough. Your intention needs to be specific, measurable, and actionable. For example, instead of saying, "I want to improve my health," set an intention like, "I will prioritize my physical well-being by exercising for 30 minutes every day and eating a balanced diet." This gives you a clear and actionable framework to follow. The more specific and concrete your intention, the easier it becomes to stay focused and track progress. Intentions are not just about the outcome, they are also about the process. When setting intentions, focus on how you want to feel during the journey. For example, if your intention is to start a new business, rather than just focusing on making a profit, you could set the intention to build your business with integrity, creativity, and passion. This allows you to enjoy the process, not just the result. By infusing your intentions with positive feelings, you create an environment for success that nurtures your mind, body, and soul. Another important aspect of setting intentions is to make them realistic. While it's essential to dream big, it's equally important to ensure your intentions are grounded in what is achievable at the moment. Setting unrealistic or overly ambitious intentions can lead to frustration, self-doubt, and burnout. Break your larger goals into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if your intention is to run a marathon, start by committing to a daily walking or running routine and gradually build your endurance over time. This creates momentum and prevents overwhelm. One key component of successful intention setting is belief. You must truly believe that what you're setting out to achieve is possible. If you don't believe in the possibility of success, your intentions won't have the power to manifest. Cultivate a mindset of confidence and possibility by reaffirming your belief in your ability to succeed. Visualization can be a helpful tool in this process. Imagine yourself already achieving your intention, feeling the emotions, seeing the success, and experiencing the fulfillment. When you visualize, you strengthen your belief and commitment. Another vital element of intention setting is accountability. Sharing your intentions with someone you trust, whether a friend, mentor, or coach, helps keep you motivated and focused. They can offer guidance, encouragement, and remind you of your progress when things get tough. Accountability provides a sense of responsibility and can make it harder to backtrack on your goals. You're more likely to follow through when someone else is aware of your plans and supports you along the way. It's important to stay flexible. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes things won't go according to plan. You may face obstacles, delays, or changes in your circumstances. Instead of seeing these moments as failures or setbacks, view them as opportunities for growth. Stay open to adjusting your intentions as necessary and find new ways to move forward when things don't unfold as expected. Celebrate your progress. As you work toward your intentions, take time to acknowledge the small wins along the way. This helps you stay motivated and reinforces the positive energy surrounding your journey. Celebrate the effort, commitment, and perseverance you've shown, not just the final result. This positive reinforcement will keep your momentum high and your spirit strong. Setting intentions for success isn't just about achieving a goal, it's about creating a life that reflects your values and desires. By being clear, specific, realistic, and flexible, and by infusing your intentions with belief and positive energy, you lay the foundation for success in all areas of your life. Intentions are a powerful tool that, when used consciously and with purpose, can help you manifest the life you've always dreamed of. Chapter 23: The Power of Morning Rituals. How you start your morning often dictates how you'll spend the rest of your day. The morning is a powerful time when the mind is fresh, and you can set the tone for your entire day. Morning rituals, simple habits or routines, help cultivate productivity, positivity, and peace. In this chapter, we'll explore the impact morning rituals can have on your life and how you can create a morning routine that supports your personal growth and success. The first step in creating a powerful morning ritual is to start your day with intention. Many of us wake up, check our phones, and jump into the busyness of life. Instead, take a few moments to set an intention for the day ahead. This could be deciding to approach challenges with a positive mindset or focusing on staying present. Setting an intention helps direct your energy and focus, making it easier to navigate the day with purpose. Consider incorporating movement into your morning routine. Whether it's stretching, yoga, a morning jog, or simply walking around the block, physical movement gets your blood flowing and energizes you. Exercise boosts your health and releases endorphins, which help reduce stress and enhance your mood. Starting your day with movement helps activate your body and mind, making you feel more alert, focused, and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. Another powerful aspect of morning rituals is mindfulness and meditation. Taking just 5 to 10 minutes each morning to practice mindfulness, deep breathing, or meditation can have a profound effect on your mental clarity and emotional well-being. This quiet time allows you to center yourself before the chaos of the day begins. Mindfulness can help reduce anxiety, improve focus, and increase your overall sense of calm. Gratitude is another practice to include in your morning ritual. When you wake up, take a moment to reflect on the things you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what you already have, fostering an abundance mindset. This practice boosts your mood and creates a positive mental framework to handle the challenges of the day. A great way to solidify your morning ritual is to nourish your body. Eating a healthy breakfast gives you the energy you need to stay focused and productive. Whether it's a smoothie, oatmeal, eggs, or fruit, opt for foods that are rich in nutrients and provide sustainable energy. A nutritious breakfast helps stabilize blood sugar levels, which in turn improves concentration and mood. Taking the time to enjoy a mindful breakfast can also be a moment of relaxation, allowing you to center yourself before diving into your daily tasks. Reading or journaling is an effective addition to your morning ritual. Spend a few minutes reading something inspiring or thought-provoking, or write down your thoughts and goals for the day in a journal. Writing helps clarify your thoughts, set your intentions, and track your progress over time. Reading can inspire new ideas and encourage personal growth. These practices set a positive tone for the day, allowing you to start your day with an enriched mindset. The key to a successful morning ritual is consistency. To build consistency, start small. Don't overwhelm yourself with an elaborate routine that feels unrealistic. Start with just 1 or 2 practices, such as meditation or journaling, and gradually build from there. As you begin to notice the positive effects of your morning ritual, you'll naturally want to stick with it. It's important to understand that morning rituals are not about perfection, but about creating a routine that works for you. Morning rituals set the stage for productivity. By prioritizing your well-being and mental clarity, you create the mental space to focus on your tasks with greater efficiency. When you start your day with intention, movement, mindfulness, gratitude, and nourishment, you equip yourself with the tools needed to navigate challenges and seize opportunities with a positive mindset. Each day becomes an opportunity to begin anew and create a life that reflects your highest values. Morning rituals are a simple yet powerful tool for setting the tone for your day and creating a life of purpose, peace, and productivity. By starting each day with intention, movement, mindfulness, gratitude, and nourishment, you're cultivating habits that support your success and personal growth. The power lies in consistency and commitment, as these rituals lay the foundation for a positive and productive life. By committing to your morning rituals, you take the first step toward becoming the best version of yourself. Chapter 24: Staying Consistent. The key to mastery. Consistency is the secret ingredient behind success. Whether you're trying to build a new habit, master a skill, or reach a long-term goal, staying consistent is often the biggest challenge. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of consistency and how it can propel you toward achieving your dreams. The first step in staying consistent is understanding that consistency doesn't mean perfection. It's about making small, repeated efforts over time. Too often, people expect immediate results, and when they don't see quick progress, they give up. Mastery takes time, and the path to success is often slow and steady. Embracing this mindset helps you stay committed and patient during the process. Each small step forward brings you closer to your goal. One of the most effective ways to stay consistent is to create a daily routine. Routines provide structure and remove the mental effort of deciding what to do next. When you establish a routine, your actions become automatic, and you no longer have to rely on motivation or willpower to get things done. A routine helps you prioritize what's important and ensures that you're consistently working toward your goals. This structure provides stability, which is key when life gets busy. Another powerful tool for consistency is tracking your progress. Keeping track of your efforts helps you stay motivated and see how far you've come. Whether you're keeping a journal, using an app, or making a checklist, tracking your progress gives you a visual reminder of your commitment. It can be easy to forget how much progress you've made, but tracking provides clear evidence of your hard work. When you see your progress, it encourages you to keep going. Consistency also requires discipline. Discipline is the ability to stay focused on your goals, even when distractions or challenges arise. It's about sticking to your plan and following through on your commitments, even when it's difficult. Discipline is built over time through practice, and just like consistency, it starts with small actions. The more disciplined you become, the easier it will be to stay consistent. Patience is another key component of consistency. The road to success is rarely smooth, and it often takes longer than we expect. Being patient with yourself and the process allows you to push through difficult times without losing heart. Success doesn't happen overnight, and the best things in life often require time to develop. When you practice patience, you're allowing yourself to stay focused on the long-term vision rather than getting discouraged by short-term setbacks. While consistency is important, it's also crucial to stay flexible. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes things won't go as planned. Being consistent doesn't mean you must rigidly stick to a single plan or approach. It means being willing to adjust and adapt while keeping your focus on the end goal. Flexibility allows you to overcome obstacles and find new ways to continue making progress. Consistency is built on small, daily actions. It's easy to think that big, dramatic changes will lead to success, but in reality, it's the consistent, small efforts that lead to mastery. Whether it's spending a few minutes a day on a new skill, setting aside time for exercise, or taking time each morning to focus on your goals, it's the cumulative effect of these small actions that creates lasting change. Another crucial aspect of staying consistent is to celebrate small wins along the way. When you achieve small milestones, take the time to acknowledge and celebrate them. This keeps you motivated and reminds you that progress is happening even when it feels slow. Celebrating these small wins helps you maintain momentum. Consistency is not just about working hard, it's about working smart. Prioritize your time and energy on the things that matter most. Stay focused on your highest priorities and don't get distracted by less important tasks. Mastery requires dedication, and consistency is your vehicle to achieve that dedication. Make sure your actions align with your goals and values and stay committed to the process. Don't be afraid to embrace failure. Mistakes are a natural part of the process, and every failure is a lesson in disguise. Instead of getting discouraged, use your failures as opportunities to learn and grow. The key is to stay consistent even when things go wrong, knowing that each setback is simply another step toward mastery. Staying consistent is the key to mastering any skill or achieving any goal. It requires creating routines, tracking progress, staying disciplined, being patient, and staying flexible. Most importantly, it's about showing up each day, even when the results don't come quickly. By staying committed to the process and making small, consistent efforts, you will unlock your full potential and achieve the success you desire. Chapter 25. Becoming Your Best Self. The journey to becoming your best self is a lifelong process, but it begins with a clear understanding of who you are, where you want to go, and what you need to do to get there. Becoming your best self is not a destination, but a continuous evolution. It's about striving to improve, to align your actions with your values, and to live a life that reflects your true potential. In this chapter, we'll explore the steps, strategies, and mindsets needed to unlock your best self. Self-awareness, the foundation of personal growth. The first step in becoming your best self is self-awareness. Self-awareness is the ability to recognize your strengths, weaknesses, values, emotions, and the impact of your actions on others. It's about understanding your own mind, body, and soul, and accepting yourself as you are, while also recognizing where improvement is needed. Without self-awareness, personal growth is difficult because you cannot improve what you do not understand. Start by reflecting on your life. Ask yourself, what are my strengths? What do I love to do? What are my values? What holds me back? What makes me feel fulfilled? By identifying the areas where you are thriving and the areas where you need to grow, you gain clarity on your path forward. Self-awareness also involves acknowledging your emotions and how they influence your decisions. Understanding your emotional triggers helps you respond more effectively to challenges and avoids reactive behaviors that may hinder your growth. Setting clear and meaningful goals. Once you have a deeper understanding of yourself, the next step is setting clear and meaningful goals. Without clear goals, it's easy to drift aimlessly through life, reacting to circumstances rather than intentionally creating your desired future. Your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART. This framework helps ensure that your goals are not only attainable, but also aligned with your long-term vision. Goals should not just be about achievement for achievement's sake. They need to be aligned with your core values and purpose. The goals you set should challenge you, inspire you, and move you toward a version of yourself that you're proud of. For instance, instead of setting a vague goal like become successful, set a goal like create a fulfilling career that aligns with my passions, skills, and values in the next 5 years. Once your goals are set, break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Create a roadmap to help you stay focused and motivated. Every small step you take will bring you closer to your ultimate goal, and it's important to celebrate those milestones along the way. Achievement isn't just about the big wins, it's about the process, the lessons learned, and the growth that happens in between. Cultivating a growth mindset. A crucial element of becoming your best self is adopting a growth mindset. Coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, a growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort, learning, and perseverance. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges, see failure as an opportunity to learn, and believe that they can improve through dedication and hard work. Having a growth mindset changes the way you approach obstacles. Instead of viewing challenges as threats or signs of inadequacy, you view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Every setback is an opportunity to refine your skills, expand your knowledge, and become better equipped to face future challenges. When you embrace a growth mindset, you stop fearing failure. You stop being afraid to try new things, take risks, and make mistakes. You understand that growth comes from pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, and that each effort, no matter the outcome, is part of the journey toward self-improvement. Developing this mindset is a key component of becoming your best self. Embracing discipline and consistency. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. Without discipline, it's easy to lose sight of your goals, procrastinate, or give up when things get tough. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the ability to make choices that align with your long-term vision, even when short-term distractions try to pull you off course. Discipline works hand in hand with consistency. As mentioned earlier in this book, consistency is essential for success. It's the small, consistent actions that over time lead to big results. Being disciplined means showing up every day, doing the work, and staying focused on your goals. Even when progress seems slow, discipline ensures that you remain dedicated to the process. Success doesn't happen overnight, but with the right habits and mindset, you will eventually reach your destination. To cultivate discipline, create daily routines and habits that support your goals. Build a foundation of consistency through small actions that add up over time. The more disciplined you become, the easier it will be to stay on track and avoid distractions. It's important to remember that discipline isn't about being perfect, it's about being persistent. Cultivating self-compassion. Becoming your best self requires patience, understanding, and self-compassion. Often, we are our own harshest critics, holding ourselves to impossibly high standards and being unforgiving when we make mistakes. Self-compassion is the practice of treating yourself with kindness, especially during times of struggle or failure. It's about acknowledging that you are human and it's okay to fall short sometimes. The important thing is that you learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. When you practice self-compassion, you stop beating yourself up over imperfections and you allow yourself the grace to grow. Rather than dwelling on your flaws or failures, focus on what you can learn from them and how you can apply that knowledge moving forward. Treat yourself with the same kindness and encouragement that you would offer a friend. Building healthy relationships. Your environment, especially the people you surround yourself with, plays a significant role in your journey to becoming your best self. Healthy relationships are an essential part of personal growth because they provide support, encouragement, and constructive feedback. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, challenge you to grow, and encourage your goals and dreams. Avoid toxic relationships that drain your energy or hold you back. It's also important to nurture relationships with people who share your values and aspirations. Building a network of like-minded individuals can provide a sense of community and accountability. These relationships can help you stay motivated, provide guidance during difficult times, and celebrate your successes with you. Taking care of your mind and body. To become your best self, it's essential to take care of both your mind and body. Mental and physical well-being are interconnected, and neglecting one can impact the other. Exercise, nutrition, and sleep are the foundation of a healthy body, while mindfulness, self-reflection, and stress management are key for mental health. Regular physical activity boosts your mood, reduces stress, and improves overall health, helping you feel more energized and focused. Eating a balanced diet gives your body the fuel it needs to function at its best, while adequate rest allows your body and mind to recover and rejuvenate. Mental health practices like meditation, journaling, and mindfulness can help you stay grounded, reduce stress, and maintain a positive mindset. The journey of becoming your best self. Becoming your best self is a continuous journey, not a final destination. It's about making small, consistent improvements, embracing challenges, and staying committed to your personal growth. It requires a mindset of learning, discipline, self-compassion, and a strong sense of purpose. Along the way, you'll discover your strengths, confront your weaknesses, and unlock your potential. Becoming your best self means living a life that aligns with your values, passions, and goals. It's about making intentional choices, overcoming obstacles, and growing into a person who is constantly evolving. Your best self is already within you. It's just a matter of discovering, nurturing, and unleashing it. Conclusion. As we wrap up this transformational journey of the mind is everything. What you think, you become. Let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible power within you. Every thought you think, every belief you hold, and every action you take is shaping the person you're becoming. And here's the best part. You have the ability to choose. Becoming your best self isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about embracing your strengths, learning from your challenges, and continuously evolving into a version of yourself that aligns with your dreams and values. Remember, you are the architect of your life. By cultivating a growth mindset, setting clear intentions, and staying consistent in your efforts, you can create a life filled with purpose, passion, and endless possibilities. Take a deep breath, look ahead, and step forward with confidence. You already have everything you need within you to become the best version of yourself. Believe it, embrace it, and live it. The journey doesn't end here. It begins now. The mind is everything. What you think, you truly become. Let this be the chapter where your transformation starts and your greatness unfolds.